Welcome to the Champ and The Chump Fantasy Football Podcast. I'm your host, Corey Idle, a.k.a. The Chump. And joining me, as always, the man, the myth, the legend. Hide your women. Start the parade. Lou Willard, the champ, is in the building. Lou, how we doing today?
I'm doing great. The way that these trophies are still wearing on my back a little bit today, though.
Yeah,
because
I imagine.
At this point, I just done glued them down in the house. I mean, because they're clearly not leaving here. I mean, at this rate, I'm waiting on y'all to kick me out this league.
I've been running that petition for the last 5 years straight.
I figured you was the leader of it.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I tell you what, guys, welcome back to Champ and The Chump. And before we get started, hit that like and subscribe button for us. Help us get in the right algorithms so we can let this thing blown on up as we head into the draft and free agency, the official start of the league. Oh, man, everything is getting tight right now. We're about to get into it more. So this is going to be this early AF projections. Or they're fun shows for us to do, but like this one's this the tight ends, guys. So that's why we're not just eagerly jumping in anything today like we did with the other positions that actually matter. So
yeah,
what are we doing?
Unlike our other positions we've done, we're limiting this to the top 24. If you're in a double tight end league, that's your damn problem. Get some real friends and do something with yourself because, damn. That's a problem. So 24 tight ends. I have included rookies as I always do. I don't think Lou did.
No, because I couldn't tell you any coming in that even I thought about. I didn't want to do these 24. We could have did a top 10. Been done with it. Because I'm telling you, this is bad. It's just a bad position.
And here's the funniest part. I didn't think we could fill up close to an hour only talking about 10. Even our editor was like, how many tight ends are you doing? That's dumb. Why? Because we got to talk about something.
And the thing is, too, we fell into we doing 40. Tight ends came up. It's just like 40. Well, 40. Whoa, 40. Oof.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a list of 40, but boy, like Tyler Higbee's on it. It's not going to be on this. But when you go 40, that's where you have to go.
Unless you're in a 40-team league, you don't need 40 tight ends.
No. Then at the same time, even if you are, maybe you start two defenses.
Maybe
you got a position that's a tight end defense, and you just start two defenses.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, viewers. We're not doing a defense or kicker list.
No.
So
no.
This is where the rubber meets the road. Tight ends as far as we're willing to go for you some bitches.
Yeah, this is the last spot. Last of the Mohicans.
I guess we'll kick it off. This fun and exciting list of tight ends, and there's 6 targets a game. I'll start, I guess. And I'm going to start with a rookie. But I'm starting with a good one. Ohio State, Max Clare. Why? He's going to get drafted. He's going to get some balls because he's going to get drafted by a shitty team that needs a tight end.
Well, he might get drafted by a good team because he plays tight end.
Yeah, that's true. I honestly I have him projected going somewhere like Tennessee. Honestly. Even in New England.
Speaking of Tennessee, number 24, Chika Okonkwo.
Boom.
Tight end Tennessee. So, because we talked on the last show where they got to get Cam Moore some weapons. So you have to be able to throw the ball to somebody. I mean, I can't be the best wide receiver for the Titans. I'm not going to get off the ball. Therefore, I can't even get the shoulder pads on. I'm torn my labor.
Yep.
I mean, this is bad. This is just bad over here. So I have Chika Okonkwo because it's attrition. They have nobody else to give the ball to.
He
was good because they had nobody else to give the ball to. So until they get some receivers, he's going to keep getting the ball.
Totally agree. 23, I got Brenton Strange for the Jaguars.
Hey, that's who I got.
He is, 4th or 5th guy on the totem pole in this offense?
Yeah, he's about the 4th or 5th option, but they spread the ball around, so he's going to get it. And they like to throw it to him around the goal line.
Yep.
So again, if he only has 20 yards, but he has that touchdown, that's 9 points right there. If he got, if he has 2 for 20, that's 4 or 6, that's 10 points. I mean, you get 10 points out of any tight end outside of our top, probably 5.
Yeah.
You're taking the 10 and shutting up.
Easily.
But we got one the same already. We won't have the next guy the same.
Who you got?
TJ Hawkinson with the Vikings at 22.
Okay.
Because he's coming off the injury. His problem, he'll be fine from the injury. He has a quarterback problem.
Yeah.
But he won't if Rodgers plays. So I got him here based on Rodgers being their quarterback. If McCarthy's their quarterback, he doesn't even belong in the top 40. So I'll be way off. I'll be way off on him. But again, when you're doing this list, you're just searching for souls.
That's it. That is it. 22, I got David Njoku. Free agent, was Cleveland's. Harold Fannin Jr. ran him all the way out of town. Plus, David didn't want to play there anymore. But anywhere he goes, he's going to make an impact. He's that good of a player.
And now he chooses where he goes.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll be what happens with him.
What's funny is I had him at 26 when I had my extended list. And when we decided to cut it to 24, I almost put him at 22.
Okay.
Because of the quarterback situation in the Vikings. So we almost had him at the same spot. But at 21, I have Theo Johnson with the Giants. And again, this is a product of a new head coach being John Harbaugh, who did wonders with Mark Andrews and was starting to do the same with Isaiah Likely.
Mm-hmm.
He loves to use his tight ends. And Theo Johnson was already putting up good production with the Giants prior to this new coaching staff's arrival. So I think his numbers are only going to go up. I mean, I think he's a guy on this list I potentially have too low. But like we keep talking about the Giants, they're probably going to draft Carnell Tate. They have Malik coming back. That he's a victim of numbers.
Yeah.
Excuse me. He's a victim of numbers. The ball can only go so many places.
100. That's exactly why I had him at 25 on my list, just because there's so many. He's great.
Yeah.
There's just so many mouths to feed. And a lot of these guys like Tate, in my opinion, Tate's going to be a big red zone target for them.
Oh, he's huge. And if you think about it, now we're saying this, we're acting like they drafted Carnell Tate.
Right.
So if they're going to throw the ball, say they threw it 30 times, 12 of those better be the Malik Neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
Another 10 better be Carnell Tate. You have a running back coming out of the backfield who played wide receiver.
Yep.
He's going to get 4 of them. We're running out of targets for everybody else.
Real fast.
Theo Johnson. And including your third wide receiver.
Yeah, exactly. Who is it? Wan'Dale Robinson.
Footballs.
Wan'Dale Robinson is no slouch either.
No, so you're fastly running out of footballs. So, but that's why he's down here where we have him.
Dig it. 21, I got Dalton Schultz for the Texans.
Yeah.
Just a good solid veteran for CJ Stroud. Solid. Really, outside of Nico Collins, the only reliable option he's got.
Yeah, really. Because those kids from Iowa State, Higgins and those guys, they got Hayden and Higgins? They gotta step up. But Stroud has to step up for them.
Yes, he does.
I mean, I know I'm hard on him, but it's only because I love him.
Well, I'll tell you what, if the Texans receiving core could stop having major injuries, like breaking bones.
Yeah, they break stuff.
Yeah, can we just sprain a damn ankle? Why we gotta shatter legs and shit? That's crazy.
And tearing ligaments.
It's wild.
I have at 20, I have AJ Banner with the Seahawks.
Okay.
Just steady Eddie. They're going to throw him the ball around the goal line. He can sneak you that touchdown and get you 8 a game, or he's going to get you 2. But so you're hoping to get you to 8.
Yep.
But again, he's never going to be the focal point of their offense as long as they have JSN. That's the period, the end. But he is their go-to tight end. So we'll see what the Seahawks do. They have a lot of questions to answer with free agency. Shaheed, Kenneth Walker being the biggest one, but then Shaheed as well. Who are they bringing back? Who they're going to get? But Steady Eddie will be there for him. So that's why he made my top 20.
Dig it. 20, I got Juwan Johnson for the Saints. just in PPR, he's so productive.
Yeah.
Just that's it. It's not necessarily a red zone guy or this or that. He, especially with the down, I don't want to say downfall.
No, downfield.
No,
Downfield passing game.
Talking about Alvin Kamara and his
with the downfall of Kamara. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not really a downfall. He's not fucking P. Diddy.
He just aged
you know what
out.
I'm saying?
He just aged out.
But with him starting to age out, thank you.
Regression. Yeah.
Jawan Jennings has become a really good, consistent, short passing game guy. And then you can add in his downfield, as you were about to say, abilities. He's so good in that offense.
I have him high on. I mean, he's in my top 10.
Okay.
On this list. Yeah, so I'm high on him because the Saints think they found their guy.
Yeah.
And these guys they love him and he loves them and he's giving them ball. So he's going to get it. At 19, we already talked about him. I had Dalton Schultz, so we don't need to talk about him again.
19 for me, then I have Hunter Henry for the Patriots.
Hunter Henry.
He's just a consistent red zone guy. He's not going to put up 100 yards. He's not going to have 12, 10 catches a game, but he'll have 3 catches, 30 yards, 2 touchdowns.
I don't want him in my starting lineup until I put him in my starting lineup.
Exactly.
That's Hunter Henry. I look up and go, man, I got to start Hunter Henry. Oh, yeah, 3 catches for 21 yards and 2 touchdowns. My man, Hunter Henry.
Yep.
My man. And that's who he is. That's who he's always been. That's who he's going to be. So at least you know what you get, like you said, consistency. You know what you're getting. My 18 is a dark horse because of a new coaching staff.
Okay.
Pat Freiermuth. All the ability in the world. And you guys know I sometimes talk about Steelers too much on every show, like all the time. I'm guilty. But if you're not going to use him, guys, trade him.
Oh, yeah.
Because he is good. He can be a top 5 tight end in this league, but not in Pittsburgh. McCarthy might prove me wrong. And if he does, I have him way too low on this list.
Yep.
If he proves me right, because they do have Darnell Washington. I understand that. Mm-hmm. But if he proves me right, this is where he'll wind up. But how is he going to finish 18 for you when you don't have a damn receiver? He should be way higher on this list. But until Pittsburgh proves they're actually going to use him, how can you put him any higher on this list? It wouldn't shock me if he's not on your list, or it wouldn't shock me if you had him at 10.
Yeah, he's honestly not on my list. And that's
because it's that helter-skelter. It has nothing to do with him.
No.
It has nothing to do with the man or the talent. Everything to do with the dysfunction of Pittsburgh's offensive system. But I'm hoping he can come in at 18.
18 for me, I have Hawkinson for the Vikings, which Lou's already discussed. The reason I have him a little bit higher is just simply because he's a red zone dog.
He's a red zone monster, yeah.
And I mean, when we're talking fantasy, we're talking tutties. Dude, you can have your 12 catches, that's dope. You can have your 100 yards, that's dope. You give me 2 tutties, I'm happy.
When you're talking the tight end position, you're talking touchdowns. Till you get to, like I said, our top 5 or 6 is touchdowns. Once we get up the list, those are guys who can get you 100 yards receiving. This first half of this list is not going to be doing that. Not going to be doing that.
100%.
Speaking of that, touchdowns and no yards, I have Mark Andrews coming in number 17.
Me too, sir. Me too.
For that very reason, Jesse Mentor loves him as well. We know Lamar loves him. So now all of a sudden, those short touchdown passes are going to be going back to Mark Andrews, where they should have been going the entire time. Why they just took him out of that offense, I have no idea. I know he had a couple big mistakes against Buffalo, but man, everybody mess up. So
100%.
It just seemed like they just kept him in the doghouse for whatever reason.
And he could be higher if number 16 on my list, Isaiah Likely, doesn't re-sign.
Isaiah Likely was on my bigger list because I didn't know what to do with him because of that.
Yeah.
That's why Njoku didn't fall in this top 24 for me, because I'm like, I don't know what to do with him.
Yeah.
Both of them, oh my God, if they go to the right, and they get to pick it. So if they go to the right spot, are they going to take the money or go to the right spot?
Exactly.
The odds of both of those being the same destination are slim and none. So do you go to a bad team for the money? I'm not going to speak on another man's money. That's a decision they have to make. But he has the potential to be a really good top 10 tight end.
Yep. If Isaiah Likely went to, let's say, Miami with that running game, having Jalen Waddle available on the outside to take some pressure off, you could be a dynamic tight end in that offense. Not great.
I mean,
but
we'll have to see what offense they run because, again, new staff.
Exactly.
But Quinn Edwards are getting the ball. Quinn Edwards is not going to be a terrible quarterback. He's going to be a quarterback nobody wants to be their starting quarterback.
Yep.
Why? Because of the stuff that happened at Texas. That's it. Which is crazy. This isn't Texas. We don't.
Who do you got at 16, Lou?
I got Dallas Goedert of the Eagles.
Oh, we were so close to having another one.
Yeah, Steady Eddie again. He got to avoid the injury bug, but Steady Eddie, he gets the ball. Believe it or not, he gets his fair share of passes running around there with Smith and Brown. He still gets his fair share of balls thrown his way. So he's going to produce. I might have him a little too low on this list because I'm really high on all the Eagles based on the fact that they got a new offensive coordinator. And I cannot think for a second that they hired this guy without having a clear understanding of how he is going to relate to their offensive stars. Yeah. Why would you? You don't hire him and then have them try to fit what he want to do. You hire him to fit what they do. Yeah. And so I'd imagine he's going to have a big year.
No, I have him at 15 for that exact reason. So tell me who you got at 15.
I got, is it Kobe Parkinson or Kobe Parkinson, the Rams? What's his name? Cody. Yeah, that's who I have. Don't forget his first name, but that's who I got. Why? Because they throw him the ball. He's another one. He's a tight end, and they'll throw it to him 25 yards down the field.
Oh, yeah.
So he's not turning into 2 for 20s. He might turn into 3 for 40 and a touchdown because they actually let him run deeper routes, and Stafford trusts him, and he puts some difficult balls on him. He gets a lot of 50-50 balls. Like he puts him in some tough spots. And he usually comes through. So I think he's a solid top 15 tight end.
Dig it. I already said I had Goddard at 15. At 14, I have Oronde Gadsden for Chargers. I think he can move up higher on my list if they don't get any wide receivers in the offseason. If they sign a wide receiver, this is where I have Oronde at.
See, and I had him just outside of my top 24 for that reason, because I think they're going to get wide receivers.
Okay.
And I'm not sure how much Herbert's going to throw to the tight end. He threw to initial out of necessity because he didn't have time. And then he didn't have any healthy receivers. The receivers were always hurt.
Exactly.
So this was the last man standing. So he got the ball.
Dig it.
At my 14, we've already talked about him, which was Hunter Henry.
Mm-hmm.
I have him a little bit higher than you just based on his consistency. You know, like when you average all these numbers out at the end of the year, yes, there'll be a week where he's tight end 60. Yeah. But then there's going to be a week or 2 or 3 where he's tight end 2. So those will balance each other out at the end of the year list. And I think he's going to wind up somewhere in that top 15. And I say I have him at 14 and I see 11 to 15 out of him.
Yeah, I think that's pretty fair.
Especially as they're repairing the line and Drake and May doesn't have a lot of time. He's going to be getting rid of the ball, and this is your man. He doesn't drop the ball. When it comes his way, it's caught. You know, so he's going to be productive.
Dig it. 13, I got Dalton Kincaid for the Bills.
Bingo. You got to know.
Nice.
Right.
Well, then go ahead. Okay. Go. We're nailing the sorry-ass tight end position.
Tell us why you got Dalton Kincaid.
He's one
alphabetical order.
He is Josh Allen's most consistent target, period.
Yep. That's it.
He might have other guys in the offense, but he is Mr. Consistent. He is who Josh trusts. He is a safety blanket. End of discussion.
And even if they go get another wide receiver or 2, this guy ain't falling down this list.
Nope.
He's not. So who you got at 12? List. Let's see if we got another one right.
At 12, I guarantee I don't, because I have a rookie, Kenyon Sadiq. I have him going to, in the first round, believe it or not, going to the 49ers.
I almost said Well, first off, that's not going to happen. But I almost said never heard of him, but everybody's heard of him. He's good. He's good.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I don't know if he's going in the first round or not. That's not to say, people, that he's not a first round talent.
Sure.
This is based solely on need. And Tongus from the 49ers is a quite capable fill-in for George Kittle. He's good. They may not, I don't think they need a tight end because Kittle will come back from an Achilles are brutal. But I think he's a guy that'll make it back. But in the meantime, Jake Tongus will be just fine. But he got hurt in that playoff game. They just can't stay healthy. But that being said, this kid is going to be a good pro. I'm not sure where he'll go. And I think he's a first round talent. I'm not sure he'll be drafted in the first round because of need in his position. It's not a position that's going to produce enough in a game to justify taking him in the first round, if that makes sense. Yeah, because we're talking offense. Like I can see a tackle, guard, something like that. But how much of a difference is he going to make week in, week out playing tight end for you? Unless you're a tight end centric offense.
Right. Which this is why
the 49ers are.
Exactly. One, the 49ers are. Two, Kittle obviously had the injury. Age is also going to play a factor. I do have Kittle ranked in here inside my top 10. So I think that shows you. And I had Brock Purdy at 8. Christian McCaffrey was, I think, in my top 5 of running backs.
Yeah, you got their offense high across the board.
Yeah, which tells you that's the style of offense they're going to play. Double, maybe even triple tight end sense with Christian McCaffrey. And I think that'll help take away a little of the weakness they have at receiver right now. But that's my 12.
Will he be able to run when they make him wear full-length football pants? Because he's running around Oregon in short pants.
Yep.
So in the league, they have a uniform code. They have a dress code. Will he be able to play with a full uniform on?
Might trip his knees up a little bit.
He's going to slow him down a step or two.
He needs that 1920s bathing suit.
But at 12, I got Travis Kelce. So
he
said he's coming back. Mahomes going to come back. They're going to go one more year, so he's going to force feed him the ball. Even though Noah Gray's going to take some targets away from him, and Rashee Rice, and whatever running back they get, whether it's Love or Breece Hall. But the old man can still play. He's just 35. So he's not giving you 17 great weeks. But he'll give you 9. And then what's that old saying? I'm not as good as I once was, but I'm good once as I ever was. Watch. They get to the playoffs, this fool gonna be there and they're gonna be healthy.
When I get to Travis Kelce,
then we'll all be bitching and complaining because the Chiefs winning again.
I'm gonna throw out a wild ass prediction with Travis Kelce when I get to him. Wild. Well, was that your 12?
Yeah, that was 12. And it's because I don't think he's going to have to play every game.
No,
that's
the
only reason. If he was playing every game, he'd be a lot higher.
Okay. Totally get that. Who you got at 11?
George Kittle coming off an Achilles.
Okay.
And that's with him probably missing the first quarter of the season. But I think he's going to be good. I think Kittles will be just fine.
Yeah, that offense is just good.
They just all score. That's why you go get the quarterback. Because you don't know which one these fools going to go off, but the quarterback got to give them the ball.
Yeah,
so just take the quarterback.
Exactly. At 11 for me, I have Jake Ferguson for the Cowboys.
Okay.
Pickens and CeeDee Lamb obviously are your two main targets. I think he's just that nice third guy trotting across the middle of the field that everybody went, oh shit, he's playing too. Just
running around wide open.
Yep.
Because of the receivers he played with.
In a PPR league, he's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, just running around wide open. He's coming up on my list. But at 10, I spoke on it earlier, is where I have Juwan Johnson with the Saints because they love that little quarterback. And the kid is going to be good. And this tight end turned out to be pretty good. What do you know once they throw him the ball?
Isn't that amazing?
It's something to be said for letting the quarterback play.
Saints have always had the ability, for whatever reason, to nail it with tight end.
They really have.
I don't get it, but they get it right. If from here on forward, if New Orleans is drafting a tight end, I'm probably drafting in fantasy late a New Orleans tight end.
Well, at least going to be involved.
Oh, yeah, exactly. 10 for me is Travis Kelce. I have him still as a free agent. Here's my wild
technically he is a free agent.
Wild prediction. He's wrapping up his career. He and his, I don't know if they got married, but he and his fiance have their main residence is in New York. I see Travis Kelce in the offseason signing a lower money deal to play for the Giants and make that run with Harbaugh and that young team. And just simply being that extra guy. Like, I know Theo Johnson's good, but that also means Kelce ain't got to play every down. It's a perfect situation for him out there, and you can still make the playoffs and even make an NFC title run.
He's got that same opportunity in Kansas City because he don't have to play every down because of Noah Gray.
Oh, yeah.
And he has a better coach, and he has an offensive-minded coach. He by far has a better quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
He has better talent. So I get what you're saying because of where they would live at.
It's personal. It has nothing to do with football. His personal life, and if I'm at this is my last season, and this I'm looking at the future, fuck yeah.
That's totally different. But I don't think it'll happen because that messes up his he could be a one helmet guy. Because he's never played anywhere else, has he?
No.
Yeah, so I don't think he would want to mess that up. There's something to be said for having a Hall of Fame career like that and being a one helmet guy.
Yeah, I could see his ego making that about that 100%.
Yeah.
Because
but he can.
Let me tell you, Travis Kelce's number one fan is Travis Kelce.
Oh, absolutely.
And I don't mean like I love myself in a positive way. I mean, I think Travis Kelce is literally the president of the online Travis Kelce fan club. And it was a tight race, but he ran a hard campaign to get it. At 9, I have George Kittle. All the reasons Lou said.
Yeah, but see, my 9 was Jake Ferguson.
Oh, there you go. Moving right along. And if you're still with the show, doing our top 24 tight ends at the 30-minute mark, God bless you. And we just appreciate the hell out of you.
Because you're just a fan at that point.
Exactly. You just like talking about football. At 8, I got Tucker Kraft for the Packers.
Bingo. The options are so bad. We got a lot of them in the same spot.
Exactly. This has not happened a lot for us at all. So that should tell you everything you need to know.
But he's coming back off the ACL as well.
Yeah.
But he's another. Now you're into the guys that are going to get you over 100 yards a game receiving. If they can unlock 120 and 2 for you and really put up some numbers. This guy's a huge downfield threat.
100%.
And Green Bay throws him the football. They actually use him. And he got hurt. He got hurt against the Steelers, and that was that Sunday night game. I believe it was in October because it was the big Rodgers fiasco. Not fiasco, but all the hype machine behind that.
Yep.
But so it was early enough in the year where he should be ready at the start of the year.
Oh,
but he should be ready by training camp. Yep. You know, because I think he got hurt early October or something like this, sometime then. But it's enough time for his ass to be ready.
Yeah, and
he's good.
I'll say the same thing I did about Jordan Love. If they let Jordan Love go, this dude can ride higher up into the top 5. That offense can be that dynamic. It's just, will they let him or not?
There you go.
Who you got at 7, sir?
Sam Laporta for the Lions. Remember, he had the dynamic year, then he got hurt.
Yep.
Well, he should be fully healthy going into this year. But what could hurt him is there's so much talent around him. I mean, clearly St. Brown, clearly Gibbs, Jamison Williams, Isaac Tesla, who I keep telling you is going to be really good. There's just not enough footballs to go around. And you still have David Montgomery if he decides to go back. And then you have Laporta. So, I mean, there's 6 people.
Yeah.
There's 1 football. So, but when they let him, when Ben Johnson was there, this dude was a top 3 tight end. Then he got hurt. Then the coach left, but then he never really came back from the injury. So if he comes back, he's going to be right up in this spot because they're going to use him. They're going to.
Oh yeah, 100%.
They realize they have to use him. He's too good of a talent not to use.
Yeah, they absolutely have to. 7 for me. I have unrestricted free agent Kyle Pitts.
Okay, I have him at 6.
I'll be honest with you, my man's going to be a New England Patriot before this free agency's up.
Yeah. He's a guy that the black magic marker goes through his name on my fantasy draft deck.
Yep.
I'm not doing it again. He's got me twice. Nope. He's like Drake London to me.
Yep.
Black magic marker, putting a line through their name.
I think if he gets,
how they both play on the same team, isn't it?
Exactly. I think if he gets out of Atlanta, this dude can finally realize his potential. The problem with Kyle Pitts has never really been Kyle Pitts' play or his ability. It's the hype machine. It's the same shit they did to Trevor Lawrence. The hype machine, like this guy's going to step in and change the position, was insane. He's a fucking tight end.
Now, for regardless of how I feel about him, he was never going to live up to that hype.
No.
But now we talking about wherever he goes, he's getting paid, right?
Yep.
Still want to play?
Yep.
You got your money. You still want to play or don't you? Because you've seen him play some games where he flat took the game off.
Mm-hmm.
That is unacceptable.
Yeah.
Now you pay him. Will he be interested in playing or will he go, I got my money, I'm good?
Especially if you're going to a team that is ready to make that next level jump. And I don't mean make the playoffs. I mean, go to a championship game, go to a Super Bowl.
Absolutely. Yeah.
If you're going to one of those teams and they're paying you, you better be first man in, last man out.
You better be, but will he be? You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of the Anthony Davis of the NFL.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. That level of lazy and uncommitted, but when you got your money, you stop.
So he's Albert Hainsworth.
There you go. If you're going to keep it in football, yeah. That's what I can easily see him being. I hope he's not, because there may be a league I have to draft him in if they just run out of tight ends, because I'm telling you, I'm not taking him.
No, I'm with you. Well, I'll say this, since I'm a chump, depending on what team he ends up on, I'll take him. I just am not going to take it. He better be one of those dudes sitting way down low in the late rounds. And me go, okay, oh, yeah.
I'll digress a little bit. If this was going into last year, depending on what team he goes to, I would take. Basically, if it was going in last year when he's playing for his money, I'll take it.
Yep, I see.
Now that he got it, I'm not want nothing to do with it.
I see you.
That's it. So we in the top 5.
I haven't done my 6 yet.
Oh, okay.
But it's very quick. My 6 is Sam Laporta.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you just haven't flopped.
And the only reason, and I'll be honest with you, I have and I'm going to cheat here. Colston Loveland, I have at 3 because of how Ben Johnson uses him in that offense. If Sam Laporta's offense was still that base Ben Johnson offense, Sam Laporta would probably be 2 or 1 because he's that good. Yeah. They just changed the offense and he wasn't the same. So that's it.
Yeah, they just didn't give him the ball. Then he got hurt. He got hurt.
You're number 5, Mr. Willard.
These are probably all going to be the same the rest of the way out, but I got Harold Fanning Jr.
Yep. Bingo.
For the Browns. Because he's doing it with no quarterback. But the quarterback that he has, for all that Shador isn't, only person he throws the ball to is him. Not like he has any other options.
Yeah.
But that's where the ball's going. There's a tight end seeing double-digit targets a game is what you're going to see.
Yeah. I could totally see that, to be honest with you. I can't put him any higher, and he's the only option. So who you got it for?
Tyler Warren for the Colts.
Same.
As I said, they'll probably be the same rest of the way out. It's just a good football player, just not better than the 3 people above him. And he has the worst quarterback of the – well, no, that's not true. Well, actually, it might be. He might have the worst quarterback.
I think he got the worst quarterback.
Yeah, the remaining people.
Yep. as much as you don't like Shedeur Sanders, he is not as bad as Anthony Richardson.
Somebody got to be the nicest guy in prison.
Fair
I don't know what else to tell you. If Cleveland had a quarterback, he wouldn't be the starting quarterback. I'm just telling
you. Who you got at 3, boss?
We both have Coast and Loveland.
There you go.
For the same reason we just talked about Ben Johnson. Done unlocked him, not going to unlock him, and done unlocked him.
Yeah.
So for all of those reasons, I mean, this top 3 is like talking about Josh Allen being a top quarterback,
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you got something else on Coast and Level, and that's it. I mean, he's going to produce. The ball's coming his way in big spots, and early and often he's getting the ball.
Facts.
Just like my number 2 guy, Brock Bowers.
Yep, I call him Fernando Mendoza's best friend.
Yep.
They are going to be best of friends that anyone has ever seen. They might get each other's names tattooed on their arms. They're going to be connected. They are going to connect so much, they could be Siamese twins. But Chang and Aang out here running around.
Because they're going to have to be.
Have to be. Number 1, I mean, it's Trey McBride. Is there any?
Yes.
That dude's just a dog.
He's a wide receiver playing in tight end position.
Facts.
Just a big old wide receiver.
He's the opposite of late stage David Boston.
And he's still hungry because he hadn't got his money yet, so we don't have to talk about whether or not he'll quit when he get it. And I hope Kyle Pitts proves me wrong because he has hella talent. You got to want to do it. But this kid here, he's going to get you damn near 100 yards receiving every. Look, when he doesn't get 100, it's like shit. He only had 80. Man, 80 is good in a game. I don't care if you're a receiver. 80 is good because the ball spread around so much nowadays. And like we talked about in prior shows, the running game is coming back. So, this guy's still putting up receiver numbers. He's putting his numbers. He's not putting up solid receiver 1 numbers, but he's putting up solid receiver 2 numbers. And you take that out your tight end all day long. When you start seeing, and we'll get in this when you start talking DFS, because they'll have it where you don't have to take a tight end.
Yeah.
In some of those tournaments, he's a guy that gets played every week. That's when you know you got you a dog at tight end. When you're in leagues where you don't have to start a tight end and you're starting one, that's where these top 5 rank. They're going to be in leagues where you don't have to start a tight end and they'll all be starting.
100%.
So that's where this is. So we know we didn't give you guys 40, but like right now we're already say 40 minutes into this thing and you're still with us. We appreciate it. So you definitely have hit that like and subscribe button by now, or you'd have been out. Yeah. But this is just to give you an idea of what you're going to be looking forward going to. You might want to look a little bit deeper if you get in some super flex. I talked about Jake Tongas, but I didn't have him in my top 24 because he's not going to be in the top 24. When Kittle's come back, he's not going to be in the top 24, but it's going to be very reliable if you have to have a backup or if your guy gets hurt. Maybe we'll do a show, hey, if your guys get hurt, here's the next 10 or something like that. Maybe we'll do that for you down the road. But there's guys out there that you want to keep your eye on because guys get dinged up, guys get hurt. Isaiah Likely, Noah Gray, Mason Taylor for the Jets. They didn't make my top 24. But these guys are going to be in your lineup at some point in time. So just because you don't draft them to start them, make sure you keep your eye on them. If you're in a league that has to carry 2 tight ends, some leagues around still have to do that. Keep an eye on those guys and just keep them stashed. Just make sure your bye weeks don't bump into each other so you're not dropping the one you've been just having sit on your bench all year. You at least get the 1 week out of them.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. And as the show goes on, guys, as future shows come up, we're going to be getting into draft value, different projections, team-specific questions so you can get into divisions, because I know there are division-only leagues out there where you can only play the AFC North or the NFC West or whatever. So we're going to be breaking all of this down. If you guys have any suggestions on what you want to see, league type, player information, different kind of projection, whatever you want, we take requests. Comment down below. That is literally all you have to do. Just comment what you want to see us maybe cover in the future, and we can almost guarantee we will get to it, unless it has anything to do with Woody Marks or Michael Penix Jr., because Lou ain't talking about them motherfuckers. He ain't doing it.
Or don't forget Shador.
That's it. That's
Don't
it.
forget Shador.
I already had my start. See, Shador can't even start over Michael Penix in this conversation.
No.
Damn. Poor
No.
Shador. Lou, before we get the hell out of here, you got anything else for our fine friends?
No, that's it. We appreciate you guys coming back for another episode of the show. We really appreciate you listening. Like and subscribe as always, and help us get in the right algorithms. And we look forward to carrying you on through to the official league start. What is it? The league starts in a couple weeks, right? The official
March 11th.
March 11th. It's the official start of the 26th.
We're recording this towards the end of February right now. So by the time you see this, free agent started, and we've probably got 300 or 400 different shorts out already talking about all the impacts.
Yep.
I will end the show as I always do. Get ready to level up your podcast playlist with the heavy hitters at Calibration Media Group. Dive into the hilarious and unfiltered world of Kiss the Reviews, where your favorite movies get the comedic roasting they richly deserve. Master your look with Fashion Beyond 50, the ultimate guide to style and confidence for women in their prime. Obviously, for you fantasy guys, you got the Champ and the Chump. And, of course, one of my favorite shows on the YouTubes, Backstage Buckeye, your all-access pass to the stories, personalities, and behind-the-scenes action of your favorite Ohio State athletes, hosted by this guy right here. Find your next obsession at calibrationmediagroup.com. For Lou Willard, I am Corey Idle. Yins, have a great day, and we will catch you on the flip side.